People are noticing you a lot, and it might be surprising. Stay with me, and by the end of this, you'll see the incredible power that's growing inside you. When you walk into a room, things change. The air feels different. People can't help but look your way, even if they're not sure why. Here's why, my dear. It's not just about how you look or the energy you seem to have. There's something deeper happening. It's the light within you that's catching their eyes, my presence in you, which others are starting to feel more and more. I've placed something very bright inside you, and now it's time for you to really understand the gift I've given you. People look your way because they are drawn to this light, even if they don't completely understand it. Even on days when you feel plain, I see you as special because I made you with a purpose. You were meant to light up this world, to show my love and truth. Now that light is shining in ways you've never seen before. This isn't because of anything you've done. It's because of who you are, who I made you to be. Before you were even born, I knew there would come a day when you would stand out, when people would see something different about you. And here we are, at that moment. It might feel weird or uncomfortable sometimes, but believe me, you were made for this. You were made to be noticed, not just to fit in. If you're wondering why people are suddenly looking at you more, here's why it's time for the purpose I put in you to show itself. I've been getting you ready, even during times when you felt lost or unsure. Every experience, every doubt, every challenge was getting you to this point where you can fully be who you are in me. When people stare, they see something in you that strikes a chord with their own longing for light and truth. People are drawn to the special spirit inside you, and even if they can't quite put it into words, they sense something extraordinary happening in your life. Some may not fully understand, they might feel puzzled, or even a bit envious. But you shouldn't let that bother you. The key thing is to continue living in the light I've provided. You don't need to explain it to anyone, simply live it out. Always remember that I am with you, guiding every step you take. You don't have to be afraid of the attention you're getting because I have prepared you to handle it. Whenever you feel overwhelmed, recall that I am your strength. Whenever you're uncertain, remember that I am here to lead you. Every glance, every stare from people around you is a reminder that my presence within you cannot be concealed. People notice me in you, and that is exactly as it should be. Realize that the power I've instilled in you is not meant solely for your benefit, but for the benefit of those around you. As you enter a room, you don't come alone, my presence accompanies you. You carry with you the capacity to bring peace, instill hope, and spread love, and that's what people react to. They might not always be conscious of it, but when they look at you, they see something they desperately need, something they've been seeking, perhaps even without realizing it. This interaction isn't superficial, it's profound and meaningful. As you embody my light, you become a beacon to others. Your life becomes a demonstration of the hope and peace that many long for. This light you carry, it's not just a fleeting glow, but a lasting flame that invites others to come closer, to learn more, and to find solace in my presence as you have. So as you go about your days, be mindful of the impact you have. Your presence can change rooms, uplift spirits, and guide others towards a life of fulfillment and purpose. It's a significant responsibility, but also a magnificent gift. You are a living, breathing example of what it means to walk in faith and love. Your actions, your words, and even your silent presence can speak volumes to those around you. Keep shining brightly, knowing that every person who feels drawn to you is responding to something divine within you. It's a signal that you are not walking this path alone, that every step you take is guided, And every challenge you face is equipped by me. You are not just passing through life, you are illuminating it for others, showing them a way through their own darkness by your example of living in my light. Remember, the journey you're on is not just about reaching a destination, but about being a light along the way. It's about making the journey easier for others just by being you. Your influence is a ripple effect. You might not see how far it reaches, but it touches lives far beyond what you can see. Just as you have been seeking, others are seeking too, and through you, they find a beacon of hope and a source of unconditional love. So embrace this calling with an open heart. Let your life be a testament to the grace and love that you've received. In your moments of doubt, remember that you are never alone. I am always with you, equipping you, strengthening you, and using you to spread light in a world that sometimes feels very dark. Sometimes people stare because they are drawn to the light, even if they don't understand why. Deep down, everyone is searching for something greater than themselves. When they meet someone who carries my presence, they are naturally drawn to it. It's not about you as a person, but about what I'm doing through you. It's my love, my grace, my peace they sense, and it draws them closer. There will be times when this attention might feel overwhelming. You might feel like you want to hide or go unnoticed. But I didn't create you to hide your light. I didn't place my power within you to be hidden away. I placed it there so others could see it and find their way to me through you. This attention is not a burden. It's a calling to be a light in the darkness, to reflect my love in a world that needs it. You may not feel ready for this. You may think you don't have all the answers, or that you're not strong enough to handle this attention. But remember something very important. I don't call the equipped, I equip the called. And you, my beloved, have been called. You've been called to stand out, to shine, to be different. So don't shy away from this moment. Embrace it. Lean into it, because I am with you every step of the way. Some days you might feel like you don't deserve this attention. You might think there are others who are more deserving, more qualified, or more capable. But I want you to remember I chose you for a reason. I see things in you that you might not see in yourself. I see your heart, your potential, your strength. You are exactly where you need to be. You are more than enough because I am with you. When people stare, it's not because they are judging you. They are seeing something in you that they can't explain. They see my light, my presence, my power, and that's a beautiful thing. So don't be afraid. Don't hold back. Let your light shine brightly, because that's what I created you to do. You were made to be a beacon, to draw others closer to me through the way you live, love, and carry my presence. This is just the beginning, my beloved. There is so much more ahead for you. The attention you're receiving now is only a small glimpse of what's to come. As you continue to walk in my purpose and let my light shine through you, you will see even greater things. You will touch more lives, bring hope to places where there is none, and love to people who have never felt it. And through it all, I will be with you, guiding you, strengthening you, and loving you every step of the way. As this light shines brighter, you'll notice changes within yourself too. It's not just about how others see you, but how you see yourself. You might start to feel a deeper sense of purpose, a calling that grows stronger every day. That's me, whispering to your heart, reminding you of who you are, reminding you of why I created you. You were never meant to live in the shadows or hide the gifts I've placed in you. This is your time to step forward, to embrace the power I've given you. Yes, with that power comes responsibility. I know it sounds like a lot, but don't be afraid. When you carry my presence and live in the light, you become a vessel of my love. That love flows through you to others. It's not something you have to force, it's simply what happens when you let my spirit work through you. People stare because they see something real in you, something genuine in a world often full of pretense and masks. Your authenticity is like a breath of fresh air. It's like they've been wandering in the dark, and suddenly there's a light shining, showing them the way. Some will be drawn to it, while others might feel uncomfortable, but that's okay, that's part of the process. There will be moments when people's reactions confuse you. Some may admire you from afar, wanting to be near your light but not knowing how to approach. Others might try to challenge you. My dear viewers, show your support by giving a super thanks up to $20.